Hello, and thank you for joining us. In this presentation, we're going to be talking about creating advanced annotations in Box using Arender. Now, you're probably wondering if you should be watching this video. Well, here's a couple of questions to help you get to that answer. Do you need to annotate documents? Would term hit highlighting help navigating a document? Do you need the ability to redact a document? Well, if you answered yes to these questions, it probably made sense to watch this video. So let's get started. Here we are in Box, and of course our objective is to annotate a file, and there's a lot of different file formats you can annotate, obviously PDF and the Office products, but I'm going to go to this document right here, Word document. I'm going to click, go to Integration, say Annotate with Arender. Now here's the first page, and of course it creates the thumbnails you see on the left-hand side. Let me give you a full height view real quick. All right. And of course, on each one of the pages, in our 11 pages, if there is an annotation, you'll see a little pencil there. We'll get a little more into the annotations in a moment, but when I show you the upper right-hand corner here where it says search, all right, I could type in a word, say services, hit enter, and it'll do what's called term hit highlighting. The idea there being is it will go off and find where whatever that text I've entered here is in the document. And of course, highlight that in green. So now you'll know on the left-hand side, you will see where that text appears in the different pages. All right. And by virtue of clicking on any one of these little highlights, all right, on page 8, up pops, of course, in blue, because that's what I clicked on, services in this section. So you're able to quickly and easily do a full text search of the document. It gives you the term hit highlighting, so you see where that is. And of course, you can scroll through the pages down the left-hand side and go to wherever that text is you want to go to. And as you'd imagine, in the advanced search area up here, you get a little more involved in that text search. Make it case sensitive or not. A lot of different capabilities to find that text quickly and easily. All right. Now, let's go back to some annotations. I'm going to click on the thumbnail piece here. So I've got all my thumbnails down the left-hand side for all those different pages. I'll go back to my first page. All right. Now, what I also want to show you is you'll see when I touch on any of the highlights, it tells me who did it. All right. Not only that, I can click here and it'll show me all of the annotations. So Adam Storch made these annotations, and that's why you see his name here. All right. So from here, I can actually go to any of the annotations as well. And there's a lot of different annotations, as you would imagine. I'm going to go to the sticky note right here. So here's a sticky note I can take a look at. And of course, I can do replies to a sticky note. I can even decide if it's acceptable or not. All right. So you can have a whole conversation just on a sticky note in a particular location. And of course, adding annotations is also pretty easy. Let me go off and I can highlight a certain area. Just like that. All right. And there's my piece. It says unknown now. Once I save, it'll capture my name as the editor. I can put a comment on here. So we've got my new annotation. And once I'm done, I go off and hit save. And that annotation is now saved. So again, it's really easy to add annotations as well as be able to navigate through those annotations. And let's not forget that ability to search as well. So what did you learn? Well, you learned you can create annotations quickly and easily. You also learn that text searching in a document is a lot more powerful. So what are your next steps? Well, it's time to reach out to MicroStrategies so we can help you like we help our other clients.